now 14 after the hour. A lot of research has recently shown that yoga techniques, if done properly, can really help people relieve stress, relax, and do a lot of other things. Right now joining me is the foremost teacher of Kriya Yoga from India, Swami Hariharananda. Oh, we welcome you once again to Good Day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Good to see you once again. What is Kriya Yoga?
Mother, all the persons they are doing work, this is called kriya. And the human being cannot do any work if the soul does not pull breath. The soul is called ya. The soul is pulling breath. It is why the people they are earning money. There are millionaires, they are earning money, but they don't feel the power of God is pulling breath. If they feel it, then they can remain compassionately detached. They will never get heart trouble. They will never get anxiety. Educated person, scientists, doctors, engineers, they are doing work. They are doing work mechanically, but they don't feel the power of God is pulling breath from within, that is soul. It is why they can do work. God has given us 9 holes, 9 doors, 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, mouth, sex center and rectum. It is only for divine joy. Animal being has also the same 9 holes, but they cannot perceive divine joy. It is why Creator was alone. He came down and he was activating through the human being. So any work we are doing, that is Kriya Yoga in your practical life. Work is worship. If you perceive that indwelling self is doing work, then it is Kriya Yoga.
Who founded Kriya Yoga? Where did that come from?
The founder, the God, brought the supreme mystery of Kriya Yoga with his creation. He is the founder.
I love it, I love it.
Do you follow me?
Yes, I do.
In ancient time, some thousands and thousands, 100,000 years ago, on that time, there was no Jesus, no Moses, Daniel, Ibrahim, no Krishna, no Rama. There was no books, no Bible, no Torah, no Patanjali, Brahma Sutra, no Quran. Only there was one thing, that is Kriya Yoga technique. I am telling that Kriya Yoga is not any ism, not Hinduism, not Christianism, not Buddhism. On that time only human race was there, human being. And they were practicing the breath control, that is Kriya Yoga. And through that they are getting extreme calmness, and that is godliness. By the practice of it, people can get that power.
What is special about Kriya Yoga? There are many kinds of yoga. What is special?
Yes, there are many, 108 types of yogas, and apart from this, at present there are many isms, many types of religions for God realization. But that is good, they are getting something. But Kriya Yoga, there is speciality the speciality is there in Kriya Yoga, that is, as the sun rises, immediately the darkness disappears. The soul is called the real sun. The sun has got no importance if I cannot take breath. So soul is the real sun. When we perceive soul in our body, then our ignorance, all troubles, worries, anxieties, frustration will disappear. Our anger, pride, cruelty, insincerity will disappear. We will get constant alertness of the inner self. We can change our life force into radiant, all-accomplishing divine force, which in turn hastens your physical change, mental change and intellectual change. The Kriya Yoga will teach simultaneous development of body, mind, intellect and soul by the scientific technique of Kriya Yoga. The Kriya, the soul, is doing work. It is based on deep, long scientific breath. Breath control is self-control. Breath mastery is self-mastery. If you control your breath, then you can control yourself. When you sleep, all people are sleeping. On that time they are taking deep, long breath. On that time they are sleeping only, as if they are all sleeping yogi. But we do not want sleeping yogi. They are taking deep, long breath. I am demonstrating. They are inhaling like that. So they are taking deep, long breath and sufficient oxygen is going. So oxygen is the nutrition of the brain. Oxygen purifies the impure blood and that is transformed into hemoglobin. Through this, body will be very beautiful. In Kriya Yoga, there are 4 techniques. Kriya Yoga is not Hinduism.
It's not religion.
Yoga is not, there is no sectarian views in Kriya Yoga. It is not religion. It is based on 4 techniques.
Will you do a demonstration of some of those techniques for us right now?
Technique
Show us, is it easy?
Yes.
Yes,
very
okay.
easy.
Okay,
it is
sure.
easiest, simplest, quickest, surest. There is no hardship in it. The first technique is this, that we have to magnetize our spine, to bend our spine. Inside the spine there is marrow, so we are taking breath, deep long breath, and after that we are bending and bowing deeply. Through this, all the glands, ductless glands, liver, spleen, kidney, adrenal gland, pancreas, which is there, from this we will get secretion. And Jesus said you are to born from above. It is the same technique that we are always busy in money center, sex center and food center. So Jesus said you are to born from above through water and spirit. So if you come up on the top, then you will feel the power of God. So the first technique is this, you have to bow 7 times and you have to hear sound by locking your ears. You will hear divine sound, light, vibration within 5 minutes time, and your mind, thought, intellect, ego will disappear, will be transformed into knowledge, consciousness, super consciousness and cosmic consciousness. It is so nice technique. Second technique I am telling,
okay.
It is a panacea. It cures all the diseases.
Panacea?
Panacea
cures everything,
penicillin,
right?
Penicillin, just the penicillin.
Okay.
That prevention is better than cure. Before the danger is coming, you can remove the danger. Human constitution is the constitution of God. God made man and woman with his own image, and he breathed into the nostrils the breath of his life, and he became the living soul in the whole universe. But we don't feel it that we are the living power of God. So, human constitution on the right side of our lobe, in the cerebrum, all thoughts are coming first on the right side of the brain. So we are puzzled. We are engrossed in delusion, illusion and error. We are immediately getting anger, pride, cruelty. For this we become unpopular. Our speech center on the left side of the brain. When you speak, we are speaking from the left lobe of the brain. So by the second technique, we can change, you will get equal pressure of breath, then your field for God realization will be ready. But the people, they are not doing it. They may practice anything from their own gurus, no matter, but along with this, if they practice Kriya Yoga only 5 minutes, they will give pressure, only 5 minutes. They will give pressure in this way, it is not difficult, there is no hardship, and will keep his chest, expanded chest, hold their breath, then will stretch their leg in this way, bend their whole chest, because tuberculosis germ is first coming on the collarbone, and they are placing their toes, our brain power and eyesight is on the toes, and we are bending this body, keeping the head straight. So our left nostrils will be free. Then after that again we are giving pressure and exhaling. Through that we can remove our all troubles. Similarly, we are giving pressure on the opposite side, and by giving pressure again we are holding the breath and stretching the leg in this way and bending the whole body. Our diseases will disappear from that side, that is tuberculosis.
Sounds simple to me. We're out of time, but there is a way for people to find out more about Kriya Yoga, and you will be having a lecture. We're going to give people information about that now. Thank you for being with us. It does look easy. 5 minutes a day. That's great. I like it. Swami, thank you. Thank you for being with us. If you're interested in hearing more about Kriya Yoga, there will be a lecture Friday, June 28th at the Spiral Circle Bookstore. If you'd like more information, you can call 894-9854 to see Swami Hariharananda. Good to see you. Stay tuned. We have a science report for you. We'll be back with more after this. now 15 after the hour. For centuries, maybe longer than that, who knows, India has been the seat of learning spiritually, and they have developed the yoga practice to its finest and to its greatest. With us right now is one of the more renowned teachers of yoga. His name is Swami Hariharananda Giri. He has been in Orlando, in the Orlando area, teaching, as he will be on his tour throughout Europe and other parts of the United States. Welcome. Thank you very much for being with us today. How many different types of yoga are taught in India?
There are 108 types of yoga in India.
108?
Types of yoga. Apart from this, there are many paths, many ways for God realization.
And there are many paths to doing that. Your specialty, which you teach, is called Kriya Yoga.
Yes, I teach Kriya Yoga.
Tell us what that is. What is Kriya Yoga? Why is it different from other yoga?
I'm telling now that in Kriya there is two syllables, Kri and Ya. Kri means work. Work.
Okay,
the
work.
Whole day and night the work people are doing, that is Kri. But a dead man cannot do work. The power of God who is pulling breath from within, that is Ya, soul. Soul and body together, they are doing work. This is called Kri and Ya, Kriya.
Kriya.
Whole day and night, any work people they are doing, this is Kriya. And yoga means union of body and soul. Body is there and also soul is abiding inside, that is Kriya. And he is doing work. In ancient time, God brought the supreme mystery of Kriya Yoga. That was the first teaching. Some thousands and thousands years ago, there was no Rama, no Krishna, no Hinduism, no Buddha, no Shankara, no Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no Jesus, no Moses, no Daniel, no spiritual books on that time. No Veda, Upanishad, Patanjali, Shankar, Bible, Torah, etc., Quran. Only they were teaching breath control.
Okay.
That is Kriya Yoga.
Kriya Yoga then predated religion and...
It is not religion.
It's not religion.
It depends upon with 4 techniques. Pratyahar, that one.
What is the first one?
Pratyahar, first is Pratyahar means renunciation. Our mind is covered with thought, intellect, so many worries, anxieties, and by the practice of Kriya Yoga, within 2 minutes time, the people will get Pratyahar.
So you have to quiet your mind.
Quiet. In a moment time, he will be free from all thoughts and he will get knowledge, consciousness, super consciousness. That is Kriya. And after Pratyahar, you will get Dharana, conception of self, who is abiding and activating in your 50 body parts.
Who's in here, right?
Within you. Within every human being.
Yeah.
And God is not far, He is all-pervading, omnipresent, omniscient. So I am telling, in ancient time they are teaching this, and within 4 minutes time they are getting Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, the perception of self that is constantly within us, that you can perceive. And then Samadhi. Samadhi means that you are absorbed in God, also in material world. 2 things at a time. That is called Kriya Yoga. We teach simultaneous development of body, mind, intellect and soul by the scientific technique of Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is a scientific technique.
It is not a religious technique. It's not a religious technique, in other words. This is a science.
As you are sleeping, on that time you are taking deep, long breath, and you are getting calmness. You have no thought, no anger, no pride, no passion, no sorrow. You are only sleeping, and you are taking deep oxygen. And that oxygen is the nutrition of the brain. And that is going straight to the brain, and your brain becomes free. In the morning when you get up, you get extreme energy, power rejuvenates and degenerates. This is Kriya Yoga, is that type of breath. But I tell that the realized yogi who has penetrated behind the veil of nature's splendors and who has really perceived the veil, also penetrated behind the veil of all religions, and have really reached to calmness, to the knowledge, consciousness, super consciousness and cosmic consciousness, they will really perceive, and they can infuse the power to persons, and they can purify their body. And within a short period, within 4 minutes time, there are 4 techniques, within 4 minutes time, the power will come up from the lower center to the upper center. Jesus said, you are born from below of the flesh, so you have to born from above through water and spirit. We are teaching the same thing, how the people will come up from the lower center, from his money center, from his sex center. They will watch that money center is there, and that money is earned by iya. That work is, money work is going on, that is kriya, and this is iya. In this way, food, you are getting hunger, appetite. That appetite is given by power of God, that your breath. Through this, you are getting appetite, and you are giving food to the power of God. You are, dead man cannot eat food. The God is digesting food, that is kriya and iya. Similarly, in the heart center, many people, they have anger, pride. The God made man with his own image, and he breathed into the nostrils of the breath of his life. It is the feature of God. All our bad thoughts, any thoughts, first coming on the right side of our brain, on the right lobe. And that you can change it in the pawns. If you practice Kriya Yoga, immediately you can judge. And there are 3 techniques. First technique, you are magnetizing your spine, just you are bending your body and touching your head. I am demonstrating that I am sitting straight and I am bending my body.
It seems very easy
in
so
this
far.
way.
Yeah.
So the power is coming on the top. If you bow in this way 7 times, if you magnetize your spine, then you can get divine power. That your power will immediately come up, and power will rejuvenate and regenerate, and whole power will come up on the top. In the drum of milk, if you churn the milk, then whole cream will come up on the top. Again, you cannot mix up. Similarly, the human body is full of delusion, illusion and error. By the practice of Kriya Yoga, you can remove your delusion, illusion and error, and you can perceive the power of God is giving a delusion, illusion and error. Then automatically, you will remain in the family, and you can perceive God in your every step of your life. This is Kriya Yoga. And second technique is this, that our many diseases are remaining in the body, so we are giving pressure on the liver. And after that, we are stretching our leg and bending our body on the right hand side.
Yeah, right.
Our left nostrils is full of catarrh, so we cannot get equal pressure of breath. So if you do not get equal pressure of breath, then our meditation is not meditation. Similarly, we are giving pressure on the
And you do it on the other side,
opposite side.
the opposite side.
And bending.
Yeah.
Both nostrils will be free. So our thought, bad thoughts, or any anger, pride which is coming on the right lobe, that we can easily transform it on the left side. So our love will flourish, our bond between two friends will be stronger, and you will get real love in the you will be sweet, kind, loving. What is in God, the purity and perfection, kindness, lovingness, sweetness, that is in every human being. So if they practice it, then they can get the power within a short period. And they will feel that he is in the material world also, the power of God is activating through their body.
And in 4 minutes.
Within 4
Once
minutes.
a day. Does it take once a day? How many times?
You have to
a day?
practice only 10 minutes time.
10
but
minutes?
when we are purifying the body, on that time it takes only 4 minutes time. Within 4 minutes time, you will get vibration from head to foot in 50 body parts. Everywhere you will get divine sound, divine light, divine vibration. Even in the infinity, you will not feel that you are sitting in the ground. You will feel that this body is limited body, but your real body is your soul that is remaining
up to the infinity, you will feel vibration even on the infinity. It's a rare opportunity.
It's incredible. If it can take care of our anger, it's not religious.
Hinduism. This is not any religion. It is the synthesis of three yogas. Kriya means work. Through work, you are getting knowledge. Through knowledge, you are getting love. That a doctor is a student, he is doing work and he is learning something, then people, they are giving love to the doctor. Similarly, this body is a human body. Human means God is abiding in the gross body. It is called human body. God in human being in God.
I could sit and talk to you for a long time, and I will, but we're going to have to break away now. We're out of time. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. We'll be right back.